How do former teen pop stars evolve when the world moves on? In this video, we revisit three of the biggest names from the late 90s pop explosion: Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Mandy Moore. They once dominated charts and defined the TRL era. But where are they now? From bubblegum hits to personal struggles to modern reinventions, these women's journeys reflect fame's highs and hardships. You might think you've forgotten them, but their stories remain surprisingly relevant today. Stick with flashback fame, because these icons prove that pop stardom never truly fades. Let's dive in! The breakout hits that launched them. In the late 90s, Britney Spears exploded onto the scene with Baby One More Time, a global smash that made her an instant superstar. Christina Aguilera followed with Genie in a Bottle, showcasing powerhouse vocals. Mandy Moore arrived with Candy, entering a crowded pop market but quickly standing out with her Girl Next Door charm. Then, these hits topped charts, fueled music video rotations, and defined a pop era. Now in 2025, those songs are nostalgic anthems. TikTok revives their choreography, retro playlists feature them prominently, younger fans discover them through viral trends. Their breakout hits didn't just launch careers. They created timeless pop moments that still resonate in today's digital culture. Teen idol image then vs artistic identity now then, each star was packaged as a teen idol. Britney was the sultry schoolgirl next door. Christina was the voice of the group, bold and slightly edgier. Mandy was marketed as the sweet, wholesome pop princess. These images drove early success but came with creative limitations. Now in 2025, they've shed those labels. Britney is celebrated as a symbol of personal freedom and resilience. Christina reinvented herself with albums like Stripped, embracing empowerment and artistry. Mandy transitioned to respected actress and singer, songwriter, earning acclaim for her work on This Is Us and indie albums. They've proven that it's possible to break free from the pop idol box and evolve into multifaceted artists. Fashion and styles, 90s pop looks that still inspire. Then, fashion was integral to their image. Britney's crop tops, low-rise jeans, and iconic "Oops! I Did It Again" catsuit defined Y2K style. Christina embraced edgy looks, chaps, braids, and glam rock outfits during her dirty era. Mandy was known for softer, preppy styles. Now in 2025, their looks are still referenced. Y2K fashion is back, with TikTok influencers recreating Britney's and Christina's iconic outfits. Mandy's wholesome 90s aesthetic influences modern cottagecore trends. Their fashion wasn't just trend following, it helped define an era. Today's young stars, Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo, draw from their style legacies. They remain fashion icons whose impact on pop culture style still shapes today's trends. Navigating fame and industry pressures then, the pressures were intense. Britney faced brutal paparazzi scrutiny and conservatorship battles. Christina was constantly compared to Britney and criticized for bold choices. Mandy struggled to escape teen pop expectations and prove herself as a serious artist. Now, in 2025, they've reframed their narratives. Britney's fight for personal autonomy has become a global conversation, with fans rallying around Free Britney. Christina is respected for creative authenticity and advocacy for body positivity. Mandy is admired for successfully transitioning to acting and crafting mature music. Their resilience in navigating fame's darker side is part of their legacy. They showed that surviving and evolving matters more than perfection, and their honesty resonates with today's audiences. Reinventing their careers in new arenas, then, they were chart-topping pop stars. Now, their careers span multiple arenas. Britney's influence is still felt, and she remains a global symbol even without constant releases. Christina built a strong live performance career, including Vegas residencies. Mandy pivoted successfully to acting. Her role in This Is Us earned critical acclaim, and she's now an established singer-songwriter in the indie space. Their career reinventions demonstrate longevity. They've proven that pop stars can transition, adapt, and still thrive. In 2025, they are not just former pop stars. They are respected figures across entertainment industries. Reinvention has kept them relevant, admired, and creatively fulfilled. Vocal talent then vs now's artistic growth. Then, Britney's distinct voice and catchy phrasing defined her hits. Christina was immediately recognized as a vocal powerhouse. Mandy's early vocals were lighter but melodic. Critics often underestimated them in the pop machine. Now, their vocal artistry is more respected. Christina is acknowledged as one of pop's best vocalists, influencing many younger singers. Mandy's indie albums showcase rich, nuanced vocals. Britney's raw vocal takes, often leaked online, show more depth than her heavily produced early tracks. Fans now appreciate the artistry beneath the pop packaging. They've matured as vocalists and musicians. Today's pop culture gives them more credit as artists, not just products of their era. Impact on feminism and pop culture conversations. Then, feminism wasn't front and center in late 90s pop marketing. These stars were often judged by sexist media standards. Now, they're seen as part of larger cultural shifts. Britney's conservatorship battle sparked global discussions about female autonomy. Christina championed body positivity and female empowerment with Stripped. Mandy's thoughtful career choices model creative independence. Their journeys reflect the evolution of pop feminism. They've become examples of resilience, growth, and taking control of personal narratives. Younger artists, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, benefit from the cultural groundwork these women helped lay. They didn't set out to be feminist icons, but their stories now resonate powerfully in those terms. Mental health and personal resilience. Then, mental health was a taboo topic in pop. Struggles were hidden or mocked. Britney's public breakdowns were treated as entertainment by tabloids. Christina and Mandy also faced intense pressures privately. Now in 2025, they openly discuss mental health. Britney's journey raised awareness of legal and personal rights. Christina speaks about the emotional toll of fame and promotes self-care. Mandy candidly shares about postpartum depression and balancing life and career. They've humanized the pop star experience. Their honesty has inspired new norms around mental health discussions in entertainment. They've helped change how society views celebrity wellness, contributing to a healthier, more open dialogue for artists today. How streaming and social media revived their popularity. Then, their fame was driven by MTV radio and magazines. Now, streaming and social media keep their music alive. Britney's catalog remains hugely popular on Spotify. Christina's ballads often trend on TikTok. Mandy's indie releases thrive on streaming platforms. Viral challenges revive old hits. Britney's Toxic and Jimmy Moore have surged in recent years. Christina's live performances go viral regularly. Mandy's acting work brings new fans to her music. They've adapted to the digital era, or been rediscovered through it. Their work continues to resonate across generations, thanks to platforms that didn't even exist when they debuted. They've proven that true pop appeal transcends format and technology shifts, building multi-generational fanbases. Then, their fanbases were mostly teens. Now, they attract fans across generations. Millennials who grew up with them still follow their careers. Gen Z discovers them through streaming and TikTok trends. Britney's status as a pop culture icon is stronger than ever. Christina's live shows and vocal performances attract new admirers. Mandy's acting roles on mainstream shows brought her an entirely new audience. They've built multi-generational appeal. Their early fans now share their music with younger listeners. Nostalgia plays a part, but so does continued relevance. They're not just remembered, they're celebrated anew. This enduring appeal cements their place as pop icons with lasting cultural impact. Personal lives, then scrutiny vs. Now's empowerment. Then, their personal lives were media obsession. Britney's relationships and motherhood were constant tabloid fodder. Christina's romances drew public fascination. Mandy's dating life was widely covered. Now in 2025, they've reclaimed personal narratives. Britney shares her life on her terms via social media. Christina balances career and family with privacy and agency. Mandy embraces motherhood and family life while maintaining creative pursuits. They've shown that pop stars can mature and define personal happiness beyond the headlines. Fans admire their strength and transparency. Their empowered approach to personal life contrasts sharply with how they were once portrayed. They've turned past media scrutiny into present-day empowerment. Why they still matter in 2025. In the late 90s, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Mandy Moore were chart-topping teen stars. Some questioned whether they'd endure. In 2025, they've proven their staying power. Britney is a global symbol of resilience and cultural influence. Christina is a vocal icon and respected artist. Mandy is an acclaimed actress and indie music voice. Their journeys reflect evolution, survival, and reinvention. They've influenced modern pop, fashion, and conversations around feminism and mental health. They remain admired, not just for what they were, but for who they've become. Their legacies are more than nostalgic. They're ongoing stories of strength and creative evolution. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Mandy Moore show us that pop stardom is more than chart hits. It's about growth, resilience, and redefining success. From 90s icons to modern inspirations, they continue shaping music and culture. If you enjoyed this then and now journey, hit like, share your favorite moment in the comments, and subscribe to Flashback Fame. More iconic spotlights are on the way. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time!